Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you another country prediction. I've got a few left in my container. I did come on and do today's reading, so I've already posted that one, so go and check that out, guys. It's the 28th of June, if I didn't say what the date was. So I'm going to pull a country out. I've still got a few left, guys. So I'm going to just pull one out. We have done Netherlands, New Zealand, England, UK. So go and check out those videos, guys. They're your half lily predictions. Cheers, everyone. I've got a coffee. It's so grey and bleak here today, guys. We're all inside because it's pretty horrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. Australia. That'll be exciting, won't it? You know how much I love reading Australia. Not. Do I have to? I know a lot of you are in Australia. All right. Let's close our eyes. We'll get started. I'll get into my zen. And just allow whatever to flow through. All right. See what's happening in Australia. Oh, my God. They're tracking our devices. They're finding out a lot about us from our devices. No surprises there. But in Australia, they're really starting to do this now. I've been telling you guys for a while, they're starting to focus on, you know, finding Twitter and Facebook. That's definitely happening in Australia, but it's happening globally as well. If they don't stop the, you know, terrible misinformation and disinformation. So this is happening in Australia. The policing of the well, we would call it the truth, guys, but they call it conspiracy theories. Basically what it is anything that doesn't fit their narrative that they're rolling out in Australia. This is starting to happen now. It's going to get harder, guys. Oh my God, it's just so bad, isn't it? It's so bad. God. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting that the southern states are going to become like testing grounds now. So I'm seeing South Australia, New South Wales, definitely Victoria, perhaps Tasmania. I feel like these areas, these states across the bottom are going to be trialling and testing a few things first. Could be around the 15-minute cities, but I do feel there's a lot more happening now around the, as we know, the Great Reset. Because there's even more to come, but I do feel like they're really going to start pushing this in these first few, in these bottom states first. It will eventually reach everywhere else, like Queensland, Northern Territory, Western Australia. But at the moment, I feel like the hardest hit are going to be New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia. Definitely those three. Hardest hit with all this, well, we know it's the renewable crap, but it's this. Oh, what did they talk about this? Hang on. Oh my God. Sorry guys, Australians are absolutely worn out. Australia's collapsing, basically. It's collapsing. Everything's piling in on people now. It's like the house of cards. And if this interest rate rises move, the next one, or the next two or three, we know there's a few more to come. It's like pulling the card out of the middle, like a Jenga tower, I suppose, similar thing. But you pull that card out, your whole house of cards comes crumbling down. And that's what's going to happen with a lot of people in Australia now. Housing market. Oh my God, people are worn out. The housing market's about to collapse. And you know what's weird? They keep saying here, they keep putting things on little snippets and things. I've seen it on the news and that Sydney housing is still going up. It's going so great. Like, how? How can it be going so great and people can't even pay their bloody mortgages off? Like, how is housing prices going up? It has to drop. Surely it has to drop. I don't get it. So everything's about on the verge of collapse in Australia, especially around the housing crisis, meaning collapse of people having to foreclose and turn their mortgages back over to the bank. We're just about to That's the step Australia's about to take, step forward with now. Oh, God, it's so bad, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting Australia's becoming a hunting ground. Oh, my God. What is with Australian energy? This is terrible, guys. I'm boring myself stupid reading Australia. They're taking all my energy. We know they do. I am here with the doggos too. Oh, excuse Sophie's bum. Sorry, guys. You know she has to make a bum appearance. Sophie. I've got to get comfortable. Sprocket's here snoring somewhere. There he is. Forgot the doggo's room with me. Yeah, the tide energy in Aussies. And it's saying, you know, there's inflation that exists, but there's also deflation. That's what they're saying. Like, well, it's depreciation of things, but what they're saying is people are deflated. It's the deflation of Australia, meaning people, it's like the air's been taken out of their balloon. You know, I often talk about a little balloon that's been popped and goes, we've all done that. Well, that's what's happening in Australia. It's the deflation. People are feeling deflated. After their government fed their egos and gave them all the rewards for the jab wheel and all that, and now their government doesn't give a rat's razoo about them in Australia. We know that Elbow doesn't. So their little balloon has had a little pinprick and it's burst. This is not for us, guys, not for you guys watching my channel. It's for people waking up that have taken off their bubble denial suits, who are having to look now. Their bubble, not the bubble, but the balloon has burst for them now. Reality's hit home. Reality is finally hitting people. It's horrible because when people can't see it coming, guys, that's when they fall over. It's like anything. You get hit hard when you're not prepared. You're not as stable. See, we're able to, it's showing us, if you're watching my channel, because you're awake, you had your legs spread apart. It's like you're in your position ready, got your shield, your sword, you're all ready to go. These people, half of them got nothing. They were just standing there exposed to the elements called their government, who has now just knocked them over. Oh, it's just so bad. All right, let's keep going. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I got it in this morning's video too, guys. Australia is becoming little panda. Oh, that'll be nice, won't it? We can just live in communism. That's a great way of having your life. How does anyone cope living in panda? I don't get it. That's our code name for the communist country that starts with C if you are new here. Not that anyone's new here, because I don't have any new subscribers, guys, at all. I've written to YTube to see if they can bring my subscribe button back, because it seems to have vanished off the face of the earth. So pretty much still going down at the rate of knots. Just trying to address it before the channel disappears. Anyway, getting back to Australia is becoming little panda. Little baby panda for big panda. Won't that be terrific? We're turning into little panda. But we always knew that was coming, didn't we? We dictated Dan McGowan in Western Australia, who's now left, and now we've got Cook. And he just seems as corrupt as they come to. Have you seen him, guys? He even looks, I don't know. He looks corrupt to me. He just looks like another McGowan and Dictator Dan, I'm afraid, over there in Western Australia. But keep your courage up. Keep your courage up. All right, hang on. I'm getting that Cook in Western Australia as a wheeler and dealer. It's showing me him like one of those bookies at the like races, the horse races, with the bag over his shoulder, like wheeling and dealing and place your bets, you know, kind of thing. But he's the one making all the money. His little bag, the bookie bag, is all full of money and cash and notes. He's a real wheeler and dealer, that Cook over there in Western Australia. Sorry, guys. Is there any good news for Australia? Let's ask the guys if there's anything positive. Oh, my God. They said they can't sugarcoat it. They have to give us the truth. Thank you so much for that. All right. And it's saying soon in Australia we're going to be earning our credit points. We're going to be earning our little credit points. So we're going to get a little tick here and a little red circle on that, and it's going to all show up. It's just going to like transition really quickly. It's saying in Australia that we're going to have these apps up really fast on our phones. It's going to be that ticking of the boxes, red, green. It's going to have like the amber light, like, you know, you don't get the go ahead just yet. You're on the amber light. So this is how they might categorize us in Australia. Like, you'll get the green light go ahead. If you're right up to date with all, for example, your jabs and everything, then you're right to travel. You can go overseas to wherever you want to visit, Fiji or wherever, Hawaii. But if you're perhaps not up to date, yes, you might be on the amber, meaning you've got to catch up and get up to date. Or you might, if you've, you know, been spreading maybe misinformation and disinformation on your platforms, and supporting anything that's anti-government, you might be given the red stop light on your credit scoring, and you will be held back from perhaps purchasing things. We know where it's going. This is going to start happening in Australia, not far away actually. We were talking in my video this morning about Italy having to stop their wood-burning pizza ovens. Well, I don't think that's going to go down so well, but in Australia, this is the kind of crap that's going to start happening as well soon. And we always talk about it, dobbing your mates. We know that they would. People were dobbing in during the CV event, weren't they? And it wasn't even that they were dobbing you into authority. Well, some were. They were dobbing in businesses that opened or let any unjabbed in. You know how it went. So this is what Australia's like. I always tell you, a bunch of gutless wonders. It doesn't stand up to their government. So I do feel like there's going to be this starting again. It's the separation. It's separation and divide. We know how it works. It's the same old pattern. It's part of the storyline that they have. Let's separate as many people as we can and get people offside with each other. So they're all infighting, and then they don't look at what we're doing over here while we're implementing all this, but it's all for the greater good of the economy and of the little people, the Lego people of Australia. We know where it's headed. So this is basically moving ahead and moving along quite nicely for Elbow. The traffic light credit system. Oh, God, I can't stand it. Anyway, all right, see if there's anything else. I'm getting that the true diehards in Australia are waking others up. We know who the true diehards are, don't we, guys out there? Us that have thrown out all the seeds, grown our crop of truth. So the true diehards are still waking people up. People are still seeing the truth. And we're actually very anonymous now. This is the weird part. We've taken a step back. So we were the diehard conspiracy theorists in Australia who stood up with the Ottawa Canadian protests, with the New Zealanders, the Germans. Everyone stood up at the same time. So we all got grouped together, this globally as well as Australia, as the conspiracy theorists, anti-government, anti-jab, anti-whatever they could sort of label us with. And that really did stick. However, now it's all becoming reality. And these people are now aware of it. So they're sort of avoiding us like the plague, even though we're the ones that planted the crops that are now being harvested, because they're seeing the truth. So they're sort of, I keep saying to you, they're never going to admit they were wrong. They're always going to admit that they're always going to pretend that they saw all this coming and they knew all about this and the digital passports and the IDs and all the credit scoring, but they really didn't. Majority didn't know. They're learning it as they go, which is fine. We don't care as long as they see it and start to see the truth. So yes, we're the die-hard. They're saying the die-hard, brave heart, freedom fighter, maverick, rebel, bikers, everything else that we are. We're still really strong. The guides are saying we're still really strong. This is in Australia. We're still really strong. Oh God, it's just been such a journey. How's this journey, guys, we've all had? complete madness. Some of these things that happened during the CV event, 3.5 years ago, you know it's still going on. They're still going to court and everything. It's complete madness. God help if you sat on a park bench and got arrested for wanting to get out of your house and have fresh air. Oh, that was a terrible crime. It really was. You deserve to really, for the government to come down very hard on you for spreading germs into the fresh air. Complete madness. Australia was so bad, guys. Melbourne, of course, being the worst with Dictator Dan. But the rest of us weren't far behind. We couldn't travel anywhere. Couldn't go across borders. Oh, my God. All right, let's see what else there is. Yeah, I'm getting it. Pandas creeping into Australians' lives. It's creeping, 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 creeping right up to your chin. I'm getting that little song from preschool, whoever used to sing, roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them, show them where you... I don't even know the words anymore. It was a very long time ago I used to sing that. I was actually a childcare worker for a long time, so I did sing a lot of those tunes. But I am getting that creep them right up to your chin. Well, this is panda in Australia. They're creeping into people's lives. And I would say, we talked about the police stations being set up here, but I would say that's about anyone who speaks out against the government. We know they're right onto it, but I do feel they're starting to enter more into people's lives in Australia. Let's see if we can work out how they're doing this. It is definitely around resources and commodities. I feel like it's going to be a debt that Australia's going to be indebted to Panda. This is so sad. This is so sad. How did we get here? It feels like we owe a debt of gratitude to Panda. Oh my God. This is like a horrific nightmare, isn't it, guys? We're indebted to Panda. This is not good. So much hidden from the public. How's Elbow and his plebs? That would include Palachuk up there in Queensland too, guys. All she's worried about is her games and getting all the big structures built and spending money, but not enough money to fix the crime issues and all the tent cities that are now popping up there because no one's got a home. And Australia is just... What's happened to us? We used to be known as the lucky country. We were the lucky country. And now we're just the fizzer country. It's a fizzer. Living in Australia is a fizzer. You tend to just like live at home. Like I say, we live very simple lives here down in Oz. We don't wander too far, a lot of us, do we? Or a lot of us that are awake anyway. All right, how about we pull some cards for Australia today? I put my unicorn cards, guys. I'll get the specs on. Now that I've found them. Oh my goodness. We'll do the unicorn cards. These were the ones that suggested we find a feather, remember? Most of you have probably found your feathers by now. It's just manifesting. We keep getting that message to keep manifesting. All right, what have we got? Honesty. Honesty will ultimately be rewarded. God, we can only hope. Great card. Oh, look, they're all clapping. I'm thinking that's us in the middle there, guys. Just staying in our truth, being honest, telling the truth, despite everybody laughing and calling us out and saying we were stupid and everything. Now look what's happening. People are clapping the truth. I don't think that we're going to actually get literally clapped to, because I keep saying, oh yes, they will never admit that they were wrong and we were right. But nonetheless, they know it. So that's the main thing. Oh, hey, we got the rainbow again. Hope. Look with new eyes and create the change that awaits you. What a great card. Look. The unicorn, the rainbow we were manifesting. Oh, we always get butterflies. Look at the lucky horseshoe. It's beautiful, isn't it? Spring energy, lots of joy. Oh, new beginnings is the rainbow to me, that energy. What a great card. Look with new eyes and create the change that awaits you. Oh, isn't that beautiful? We love change. We were saying that yesterday. We just love little simple things and new discoveries, and that's how we live our life now, from just a really simplified beautiful place. Like even on this grey day, I'm trying to look for the positives. Oh, this is nice. Wisdom. Act with wisdom and people will respect you. There you go. So we've got the Native American Indian energy again. See? Wisdom. That's beautiful. Look at him looking up at the heavens, doing a bit of meditating there with the teepee energy in it. The three very wise American Indians, I would say that they are. That's a beautiful card. Wisdom. Act with wisdom and people will respect you. That's true. And that's also about having humility, guys. I talk about that all the time. This is in Australia, but this is also for you globally too, these messages, guys. Like I said, what's happening in one country is usually happening in another. So it's about, staying in our, being wise. As in humility is what I was saying about, again, you don't want to go blurting it out like I told you so and, oh, you people are silly, can't you see this stuff? You just got to do it with great wisdom and great humility and just stay in your power. It's very important. I like the teepee energy in that. I like the pyramid, isn't it? Again, it reminds me. Angel cards for Australia. Let's see what we get. These are the little ones. We'll get an outcome for Oz. And of course, I've got to get a song while I'm doing it. That song by Men at Work. Do you come from a land down under? Women blowing and thunder. Yeah, you're thunder, thunder. You better run, you better take cover. Oh, that's probably true. We better run, we better take cover. Oh, Archangel Michael. The path is now clear. I've removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. God, let's hope so. Oh, hang on, guys. What your heart desires. Let's pull two more, guys, for Australia. They keep giving me all these Aussie songs while I'm shuffling. Oh, I'm getting Midnight Oil. I'm getting the Radiators. Remember the Radiators, guys? If you live in Oz, you'd know the Radiators. Oh, my God. I'm getting the Angels. Oh, remember the Angels with Doc... Is it Doc Neeson? Doc something. I had these big ping pong ball eyes. Love the Angels. Achievement. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved to date. It is often easy to forget where you started from and how far you've come. We had this the other day. Honour and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. Yeah, we are. We're very grateful for how far we've come, haven't we, guys? That's all the Aussie bands. Oh, my God. All the Aussie music. Oh, inspiration. A new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. Listen and take action. This is inspiration from high above. Oh, we do. We listen to our inspiration, our guidance, our sixth senses. What we're sensing, feeling, hearing, knowing. That's so us. That's us little Aussies, isn't it? When a new idea comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart, listen and take action. This is inspiration from high above. We always get that high above energy, high on the mountain, high vantage point, viewing everything. All right, I'll see if there's one more thing to close with today, guys, around Australia. Yeah, they're giving me Doc Neeson. I knew they would. The Angels. Oh, what's that song? Unlock the door and let me in. It's then you begin. Don't worry, it's all right. Never tomorrow, take it time tonight. Don't worry, it's okay. You gotta take it done today. Don't worry, it's all right. Oh, who sing? It's the Angels that sing that, isn't it? Don't worry. It's okay. So this is for everyone, but mostly for Australia. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. I'll be coming home to see you today. Oh, that's such an old song. Oh, I love it. Hang on a minute. I'll see if there's any others. Oh, what? Step back in memory lane, Oz. course I had to get it. I'm getting Midnight Oil. US forces give a nod. US forces give a nod. Dun, 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 dun. It's a setback for your country. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I love Midnight Oil. That's the one with Peter Garrett with the big arms that dances like this, guys. He does all the political songs, so I'm definitely getting that today. And let's see if there's one more to close with. Oh, yeah, and I'm getting, is it Renee Geyer? She's Aussie, isn't she? Am I heading in the right direction for your loving and affection? 'Cause it's gonna be a brand new start. It's the way to your heart. Oh, I'm sure it's Renee Geyer. Great song. Anyway, I'm positive she's Australian, isn't she? Anyway, yeah, she's got to be. Anyway, we're heading in the right direction. Yes, we are. So that's what I'm going to leave you with little Aussies with today from your Australian reading. Take care, everybody. I'll say goodbye from the doggos. Bye, Soph. Oh, she's too crashed out. And where's Sprocket, of course? Sound asleep. Sprocket not getting up? No, no movement. Blink the eyes. That was it. From cold Australia, I will say goodbye. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care. Hit the like buttons. Please comment. Subscribe if you can find the subscribe button as usual. And I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.